That right there is a Mac Amiibo that I still cannot seem to get rid of. So I've got this additional, this is actually my fourth Mac Amiibo. It's been in my room for a while. I cannot seem to get rid of it. I actually stood in it as well. Look at this. Here's the Mac. And what happened was it was night time. All the power went off in my house, and I stood up and I tripped over and I stood in this Amiibo. So it's completely screwed. So it's just this run that's been sitting on my desk for the last 3 months. It's actually been here for so long. It's got dust on the top. Yeah, I know. How many people can say they've just got Macs lying around their room? But to be honest, I've cleared out all of my room now. I don't have that huge pile of Amiibos to trade and get rid of and sell. I've got a few, but I've been slowly getting rid of each of them. But yeah, I want to talk about a couple of things. I've actually got some notes here I want to talk. Oh, you can actually kind of see it there, a little notepad. I've only got 3 points. I want to make this brief. It's probably going to last about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more, but I don't want to waste too long on this kind of first world problems bullshit, because I don't really I'm not really the type of person to talk about this kind of thing or dwell on this negative bullshit stuff. And I'm not really the type of person to make these kind of videos, but I thought I'd just give a little video into what my thoughts on the Amiibos are and the situation. So let's go over. I've only got 3 points here. So first point, my thoughts. Amiibos, cool. So I got started on Amiibo hunting on the 23rd of December. It's kind of sad that I know the date of that, last year, so 2014, and I think they're awesome. I actually didn't care about Amiibos until very late. Well, it's technically it's early, but not when everyone else joined in. I liked the Amiibos, I liked the idea, but because they had a downgrade in terms of quality, they changed that you can't just take them in the box and then scan them. They put the little aluminium strip, and I was like, I just don't. That should put me off completely. So it actually took me about a month to get into Amiibo collecting, and then it took over on that one day, the 23rd. And then I made that best find on YouTube so far video for Marths, and it really took off from there. I really like Amiibos, and I love the hunting, the craze that was happening. It's not just me. I mean, you can find many other people on YouTube who are also doing Amiibo hunting videos, and I would watch those videos, give them a like, a little comment, and say, oh, that's cool. It's interesting to see how you guys are. I think I'm the only person in the UK who had a big Amiibo hunting video set out there. Everyone else is in North America or Canada or one of those kind of areas. But I couldn't find a single person in Germany, anywhere in Europe or Australia. And I thought it'd be cool if I could do a UK one. So that was kind of the idea behind my Amiibo hunting videos. And yeah, it's great. I'm surprised lots of people watch them as well. It's cool that I gained that amount of attention, but again, I don't really care about YouTube that much. As strange as it sounds, I'm not too fussed about my YouTube stuff. But it's cool that people watch those videos. I know how badly they're made, but yeah, it's cool. It's kind of interesting. But that's kind of been my thoughts. That's kind of been me up to Amiibos so far, keeping up with what's happening and then doing Amiibo hunting. But as of late, I've kind of just fallen out of the entire Amiibo craze, and I think at this point, March 15th, it hasn't. Probably about earlier. At this point, I'm probably going to stop. I can't stand Amiibos anymore. This is a video I should have made about 2 weeks ago, because I realised that around March 1st, after Wave 3B came out, probably around March 1st or so, I realised that I just don't care too much about Amiibos anymore. I have little to no interest in the demands of what it takes to try and even get one, and at this point, it's not worth the effort. It's not worth the time and the effort, and admittedly, the I wouldn't say stress, but just the pressure that you have on yourself to just keep checking. I made those hunting videos where during a time when I had a work break for about 3 weeks, so I was able to make and travel to all these different places to look for Amiibos, and I was able to check Toys R Us 10 times a day and ring them up, and Tesco's and pardon me, and check the Amiibo tracking and all that stuff. And I realised that I don't have that time anymore. I was at work doing it as well, and I realised that that's kind of obsessive at that point, to be looking for these admittedly fucking little toys that I really shouldn't be putting that much time into them. So hunting has been great though. I really liked it. I think it was really interesting. I liked the hype around it, and then when Wave 3 came out, I realised that they're not going to have any support. Hardly anywhere stocked any of Wave 3, Wave 3A, in retail, which meant a lot of my Amiibos were bought online. And I realised that I actually knew this. I had that feeling beforehand that Wave 3 and onwards is going to have little to no support. They're all going to be an online job. So my hunting videos pretty much took a massive hit in terms of how frequent I would be able to go hunting, because I knew that they were not going to be in stock. They were actually, you can find them on the website in places like Argos, that they're online only. They don't even stock them physically in the store, so you've got to order them online and then they ship it to your house. And there's no fun in that. It's gotten to a point where I think that it's just going to be me unboxing Amiibos. But I just want to make it clear, or at least kind of just make a point that at this point now, I would say that Amiibo hunting videos are most likely going to be over. As stupid as that sounds, like it's a big grand finale about my videos. No, it's kind of weird how I just delivered that, but yeah, I think that I'm most likely going to stop doing these. There's no point in me doing them when Amiibos are online only, and the way that Nintendo have handled Amiibos have just been complete and utter shit, to be honest. They're very stupid the way they've done this. With the low supply but high demands, and the way that some of them are rare, they've been discontinued, and it's just made for stupidity out the arse that I can't really keep up with. I'm gonna probably go off on a tangent here, but I just don't really care what Nintendo are doing anymore. I think around about when the Wii came out, I realised that I just don't care about what Nintendo do anymore. I think 2008 was the year when I got my Xbox, and I realised that I was missing out on a lot. So, you know what, like, Nintendo have been doing their own thing for such a long time now. Even when they have their own thing, they still manage to fuck that up. So, I mean, you know, like, they've got the Wii U, the console nobody wanted or even asked for, and the terrible name, and the new 3DS, and region locking, and terrible games, and, like, Skyward Sword, and all that stuff. So it's like, I'm not annoyed. I'm not the type of person to get annoyed or make rage videos. But I'm not annoyed. It doesn't surprise me. It's just Nintendo being themselves. There's no point being annoyed about this at all. It's Nintendo. It's not gonna go as good as you think it is, so I don't care. No, it's not that I don't care, actually. I've not really thought this through, have I? It's not that I don't care. It's I just don't feel the need to be annoyed. There's no reason to be annoyed about any of this. It's just, at the end of the day, I'm just collecting toys, and I probably got my hopes up a little bit higher than I should have, considering how I know how Wave 1 and Wave 2 are going, with the rare ones like Mac. And at this stage, with Wave 3B just being a complete mess as well, I'm not that fussed about continuing Amiibo hunting. I'm still gonna buy them. I've got a couple pre-ordered, so I'm definitely gonna be doing Amiibo videos. But my motivation and enthusiasm for Amiibos has just dropped. There's nothing left for me to really get excited about anymore. I've got Ness pre-ordered. I've got Wario, Charizard, Robin, Lucina pre-ordered. So I still keep up Amiibos. I will be keeping up with them. I'll be doing the unboxing. But I'm not going to spend any more time looking at Toys R Us at like 5 in the morning, like, or when I wake up on the bus multiple times on all these different websites I usually go to, because it's not worth the effort. That's just silly. It's March, and that's 4 months of me doing that, and I just don't. It's not healthy, and I think it's silly the way that this has gone. And look at me waving around a little tweezer thing. Funny enough, I had to get a little splinter on my cat's paw earlier, so I had to just tweezer it out. So. Yeah, it's silly, and I'm not going to go through the stupidity of trying to find fucking toys to the level of dedication I had before. It's just silly. So I should have made, like I said, I should have made this video about 2 weeks ago when I actually stopped, pretty much. But I've seen videos like Happy Console Gamer and some other people who have said, and people on Gaff as well. That thread Gaff has been amazing. The Amiibo collection thread on Gaff and the UK and EU one was really awesome to join in part of that. But I've just said that I'm kind of quitting the thing. I'm just going to buy them as a occasional kind of thing. I'll pre-order them, and if I don't get, so for example, if I pre-ordered like all of Wave 4 and I didn't get Ness, I'm like, fine, fair enough. I'll try to keep looking, but I'm not going to go out of my way to look at Argos and Zavvi and Tesco really early in the morning. It's just like, if I can't find it, well, I'll just leave it at that. I'll try, and if I find them randomly, then yeah, fair enough. But that's kind of just my thoughts now, is Amiibos are just this thing I have no interest in anymore. It's not that I have no interest, it's just I just don't want to put that time in and that I did before. So just to recap then, Amiibos, they fucked up, and you're most likely not going to be seeing any more Amiibo hunting videos. Maybe Amiibo unboxing instead. I might put them under the same name under Amiibo Hunting, but I'm just probably but they're gonna be that once a month whenever I get them. So or once whenever they come out. So that's kind of how my thoughts on Amiibos have gone, and what I'm going to be doing in terms of Amiibos. I've said Amiibo so many times in this fucking video. So the next point, this actually ties into why I just don't care anymore. It's probably the biggest point, and why I can't. Like I said, I saw this and was like, I knew this was coming. There's no point in me being annoyed about this, because it's Nintendo. I don't care what Nintendo do, and I haven't done for a long time. So the biggest point, which I realised it's probably time for me to just quit, or not quit, but just to tone it down and just ignore it all, was the Gold Mario Amiibo. There was rumours of this flying around. People saw the Platinum and the Silver and Gold Mario Amiibos, and I saw that, and then it was officially announced about 2 weeks ago for America. So under these conditions, 3,000 only made, America only, I can't even see my hand, and Walmart only. Those 3 points is like a massive fuck you to everyone, regardless, even if you're in North America. So you've got to be in Walmart, there's only 3,000 of them, and you've got to be in like North America, Walmart, 3,000 made. And I'm like, that's such a massive fucking load of shit that, like, it's, you know, it's like, it's one of those, cool, I give in. Nintendo just don't really care anymore about what it is they're doing, and and how big the Amiibos are, despite the fact they've often repeatedly reported that they've been doing really well with Amiibos. But I think I'm out on this whole thing. Gold Mario kind of just was the line at which I realised that if I'm having a tough time still trying to get Shulk, Meta Knight and DDD, I've got little to no chance of finding the Gold Mario Amiibo. Even if they release it in the EU, it's not worth the effort that I would spend dedicated to that. So I'll try and get one when they come out, but that's kind of it. And I think Gold Mario Amiibo was the stopping point for a lot of people, and I am one of those people. So that's the Gold Mario Amiibo, and I think that also covers my last point, which is the future of kind of what I expect to do in the future. I'm still gonna, like I said, I'm still gonna be buying Amiibos. I think I do like the idea of Amiibos. Because I still play the occasional Nintendo game. It means that I can buy the Link Amiibo, for example, and scan that in and get whatever new little shit that you get with it. So, like, if this actually had a game on it, or even a good game that I had with me, I could just scan in Link, and there we go, cool. New little unlocks thing. So I'll try and get some of the Amiibos for the games. But in the future, there's going to be pretty much no more Amiibo hunting videos, and you're not going to see me going to the level of lengths that I went to before. And I think that Amiibos are a great idea, but they were fucking terrible, and terribly done. And Nintendo, like I said, no point being annoyed. Don't get annoyed about this stuff. I hate first world problem videos, or rages videos and all that stuff. But yeah, this is the point at which we're at. So this was a long video of me mumbling and repeating myself and not scripting this, because I never script my videos, but I probably should have done this time. But yeah, that's kind of how this whole thing is. So what to do now? Not too sure. Not even sure how to end this video. I'm kind of just mumbling at the ends. So yeah, Amiibos, they were cool, but now they're gone. Thanks, Nintendo.